Let's give this a shot. Alright, latency detected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But at least it starts. No kitty, no kitty, no kitty. Okay. Hello, welcome. This is game 1 of, well, presumably 3 or 5 or something around that range. It's a best of 5, which means the number of games is going to be wild and crazy, but this is the Airmech Carry Me number 5. Now, in that particular respect, the only reason I'm playing right now, like I can move my little wiggly, the only reason I'm playing right now is because Twitch chat, before we started this particular day, said, no, Happy Death must play. We want Happy Death in this tournament. And you see, sometimes when you add Happy Death to a tournament, he wins, and it's really not a fair matchup anymore. That's just because Happy Death is an overpowered player. Now, in adding Happy Death, we actually came to an odd number of players. The fact that it was an odd number of players means we needed to make it even in order to actually have 2v2 matches. So, yeah, I'm playing in my own tournament again. Now, that's okay because there's no bots because everyone's actually showing up on time and doing all that good jazz, so everything is still good, don't get me wrong. So, all I'm doing is trying to prevent this harassment from going down, because I don't like Yojimbo killing all my stuff. Jumping is overpowered, but it will not avail you. So, Yojimbo trying to snipe my stuff. I guess we're going against RAND0M and YojimboVevo. Oh, nope, kitty. Nope, go. Okay. So I have a couple of handicaps on my side, one of which is that I'm in no way communicating with my teammate. I tend to consider that a pretty big downside. The other way is that I'm being constantly assaulted by kitties. I'm also in the position that I'm narrating my own actions. So, kind of distracted, not really playing hard, not try hard anyway. And we'll just turn this chicken shit into chicken salad. It'll be wild. So I figured might as well make some tanks. Get a good scout. So if they're going to build tanks, I'm just going to slash at them. And you'll never stop me until you break out the missiles that are built onto the helix. I'm going to die. I'm just going to hang out here. They're still going to be able to kill me. Is the other guy helix too? No, he's striker. Can't really land against a helix, so as soon as I ran out of energy, I was fucked. Really shouldn't have used my sword all that much. And I should have gotten out a lot earlier. So I see that I own the bottom left outpost, but if I recall correctly, there were some neutrals there. Yep, there is a neutral tank. We're going to make sure that we have some tanks of our own.
We've lost an outpost, Commander.
So what did we lose? We lost center. Not a huge deal. So just need to lock down that bottom left, and then I will feel completely comfortable moving on with life. So we don't want to end up with 20 units on the island. We want to end up with 20 units off the island. So a couple things are going to be necessary for this master plan to kick into effect. One of which is jammer. We're going to need a couple of jammers. And I know, you're like, why the fuck would anyone in their right mind want jammers? The reason is I want to push. But I want to push without them knowing about it while I'm distracting them elsewhere. And wow, I thought helix rockets were underpowered. Turns out I was wrong. So what we do is, now that he's over there, we put a couple zippers on attack. He's captured that outpost, and we take this and do that, and watch the rest fix itself. And so now, look, they're defending their base. We're capturing this bottom outpost. I gotta dump some infantry out to keep it ours. And meanwhile, they're completely losing all their units at top, and they have no idea why or how or when, or they actually have no idea it's happening at all, ideally, because I have some jammers here. And jammers hide things really well. And everyone says jammer's a useless unit. Just not using it right. And so now that we have an edge, we just push forward. But we can build a couple of Buckies and attack their base on the right-hand side. Actually, one glance at the radar tells me Buckies are unnecessary, that I can just do zippers and run right in there. So we can just put zippers on that right center post while we're pushing everything to fort, because heavy mines won't have a time to arm by then. All we're doing is pushing the right while the majority of our units are going south. Now I did push some zippers to the fort anyway, for the sole purpose that if somehow they did have some mines, I would take care of those. So I can just take my tanks, try to flank up, and they surrender. I'm okay with that. And game 2.